Hey everyone, it's Annika. Welcome back to my channel. I've been away for a really long time. I've made a couple videos here and there, but I just wanted to, oh my word. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a life update, I guess, what I've been up to and everything. Wrote things down to talk about. Try not to make it too long. I went to college. It's been really fun. I'm going back in a few weeks. I'm a music education major, so I hope to be a music teacher in schools. I was crazy busy at college because as a music ed major, you basically have like a super booked schedule all the time. And you have to practice a lot. So I had to practice piano 9 hours a week, voice 4 hours a week. And then I also had 17 and a half credits. Okay, I'm just going to continue the video in here. It's super hot outside. And also, the reason I had to stop it was because a kid that used to be friends with my brother, like, I don't know, 8 years ago or something, stopped by to say hi to everybody. So that's what happened there. So I'm just going to continue in here. But as I was saying, I'm in college. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. It's going great. My roommates were amazing this year. Like, super amazing, by the way. This is a big bear that Noah got me, my boyfriend. I love it. It's so huggable. Anyway, yeah, my roommates were awesome. And one of them was my cousin, which was super fun. And then my society was great, too. I'm going to get to be on the cabinet for that. So, and then I wish that I could play sports against other colleges and do intercollegiate sports, but unfortunately, well, okay, there was a couple things with that. So first of all, I'm just super busy, so that's why I didn't do it. And then I'm definitely not going to do it because I broke my collarbone a couple months ago. Yeah, so what happened with that, I'll give you a short version of the story because it's kind of a long story. But Noah and I were on scooters. They were just like the kid kind of scooters. Okay, we weren't even that far from his house. And I decided, oh, let's turn down this hill. So we're going down this hill and I decided to try to go really fast. Dumb idea. And then the momentum kept going and going and going. And then I hit something small on the road. Well, first I tried to stop, but I couldn't. Like the brake would not work because I was going too fast. And I was like, that's when I got scared. And then I barely tried to put down my foot to slow myself down and it made me wobbly, so I couldn't slow myself down and I was wobbling. And then I hit this little like rivet or dip in the road. It was like, I thought it was a pothole at first, but we went back to look at it like a few weeks later and it was like really small. I think it was just like this little pothole or like this little thing, not a pothole. I don't know if there was a drain there. It was like just this little dip in the road. Anyway, it made me flip over and I was going really fast and I hit my head, but thankfully somehow my head was not injured other than like a scrape and stuff, which I was really surprised because I thought it would be because it felt like I hit it really hard. But then I also hit the back of my shoulder, which like bent in, and I had a hole that got burnt in the back of my jacket from the road, and I had a few scratches here and there. And then I knew instantly my collarbone was broken because I've broken my collarbone before and my wrist before. So Noah obviously is like really scared and I'm like, my head. And I thought that was the more serious thing, but thankfully it wasn't. And then I say, I broke my collarbone. I know I broke my collarbone. And then I tell him to call his dad. And so he does, and his dad picks me up. Anyway, I end up going to the hospital, find out it's broken. And then that was the day before finals at college. So I still managed to take most of my finals the next 2 days. I typed with only my left hand and used the mouse with my left hand. So it took a while, but like it took longer than it would have, but I still did it. And then for my written one, I had to have a scribe write for me. And I just told her what to write for harmony. So yeah, fun stuff. And then I had to make up my piano ones. So for keyboard skills, I was already able to make that up. And then I'm waiting to hear feedback on a practice video of my jury for my teacher, and then I'm gonna practice a little more and film my actual jury. So yeah, I'm excited to get that finally done. I'm taking a couple college classes this summer. I was gonna get a job, but then I waited to apply because of my broken collarbone, and by the time I applied, I think it was too late or something, but I didn't get a job. That's okay. What else? Oh, I was supposed to go on a missions trip to Uruguay, but I couldn't because I broke my collarbone, but that's okay because I ended up doing several different concerts with my quartet, the gospel quartet that I'm in. And then I got to help at VBS at my church, so that worked out. So yeah, God allows all things for a reason, you know, maybe he really wanted me to be able to do those things instead. We've done some family trips. I've got to visit some family. My sister is doing amazing in volleyball. My brother started driver's ed. That's crazy. He's the youngest, so. And then Noah got to come visit for a whole week. That was fun. He was only going to come for a few days. And then actually, my dad was the one that suggested, what if he just stays longer? And I'm like, that's fine with me. So that was really fun. Okay, so that's pretty much it for a life update. And then also, with being at college, it's been really nice to live closer to Noah. So we've been dating for 29 and a half months. So yeah, we got together Valentine's Day of 2022. So that's pretty exciting, and it's been really fun, obviously. And we've grown a lot, a whole lot, especially over the past like year or whatever. He just texted me. That's why I was like, oh, what's that notification? No, but he's really sweet. And he's a really good Christian guy, and just a really good leader and example, and he's just super fun. And yeah, I love him. Okay, so I'm just gonna say a few life lessons from recent. So first, I've been learning to be patient and content in life, because God has me in every stage of life for a reason, whether it be when I broke my collarbone, or when I'm at college, or super busy, or, you know, when hard things happen, when good things happen, whatever, and having to wait to do different things. I'm just learning to be content and patient because it helps you be the happiest in life if you're not not those things. And then another life lesson, you will be stretched in college, no matter how good you are in high school, or how easy you think school is, or how good of grades you get. College is hard, let me tell you. And yeah, you're gonna be stretched. And one thing that's great is I have learned so much that I didn't even know existed, which is really fun for me because I love learning. I'm kind of a nerd. So that's awesome. But also it is a lot of hard work. I found out I can get a lot more done than I ever expected. Hang on, my brother's calling me. Okay, I'm back. He wanted to know about the plans for the day because we're gonna go to a movie and stuff. So yeah, as I was saying, what was I saying? I don't know, but I'll just move on to the next thing. I probably should have just watched the video and see what I was saying. Do what you love and what God has called you to do. So yeah, you guys might remember if I talked about what I was going to do for college or whatever, I almost ended up being a business management major, which would have been great too, but it's just not exactly, I don't think it's exactly for me. I think I'm a lot happier with music education, and I think God's just kind of led me in that direction in life, and I prayed about it, and I was like, you know what? I don't think God wants me to do business. I think I need to do music ed. So I did, and I've been super happy with that, and I love my classes. The last thing is just, so Noah and I have grown a ton in our relationship, and I would love to share tips about that, but I still have a lot to learn. We both do. I know we've been together 2.5 years, but I will share a little bit. So this video is getting kind of long, but I would just say 1 Corinthians 13, study it, memorize it. It's known as the love chapter. And it's not necessarily about romantic love. It's about just loving anybody in general, sacrificially, and putting them first. And just don't be selfish. That's what that chapter teaches, one thing. And assume the best of your partner or of people in your life. And most importantly, keep God first. And love God and love others. So yeah, that's a little life update. That's really all I wanted to do, is just a life update, because I do want to post maybe a couple more times this summer if I have a chance before I go back to college, because I know college gets super busy. But I hope you guys are doing great, and just have a great rest of your summer, or if you go to school soon, or if you're working, whatever. And God bless, and goodbye. I forgot to mention real quick, I want to give a shout out to my best friend Addie, because we've gone to hang out a ton this summer, probably more than we have in years, which is kind of funny, because you'd think we would be busier now that we're older and adults. But yeah, and she's married now, and I just love her, and she's amazing. We've been cooking together, baking together, swimming together, watching a lot of movies, going shopping, different things. So it's been super fun. And we even did a Bible study together a few times. So yeah. And then also, I want to mention, if you guys have ideas for me to do videos that you would like to see, just let me know those ideas in the comments. Thanks. Now, bye for real.